watch TV, cause I can't stand the news. It's always bad news. It's like having a fortune, and now you ain't got a dime. It's all bad news. Talk should show us how sick some people can be, but I don't let that bother me. Keep my eyes to the sky, God in my life, so it don't bother me. It's alright, let's party tonight. We're gonna have a good time. Let's just party on till the break of dawn. We're gonna have a good time. This is alright, I can't lose my mind, cause if I do, party over, oops, out of time. On some wood, hanging in my mind. Party over, oops, out of time. We'll see the day, faces unbroken, talks someone no more. Graduation rates so high, nobody's a fool. Now that's some good news. It's alright, let's party tonight. We're gonna have a good time. Let's just party on till the break of dawn. We're gonna have a good time. This is alright.
Wanna dance with a cutie in the pale moonlight, it's my duty. Shake it tutti, fresh and fruity, sweet like candy ass, make a pass for the booty. I fantasize interludes when I'm in the mood, see me in the news. No time to rewind when the bassline rides for two, feel me in the groove. I rock on and on to the break of dawn, beat don't stop me now, come and sing along. As I catch wrecked with a two-step, pop that foot in hard, come and break sweat. Better play Mr. DJ, stimulating on the floor, till I can't dance no more, gotta react. If the club's packed, where the party's at, it's left fire at the back door.
It's alright, let's party tonight. I had a good time. Oh yeah, let's just party on till the break of dawn. We're gonna have a good time. It's alright, let's party tonight. Gonna have a good
It's going wild, about to drop it like it's hot. Got new bitches and they about to spin the block. If it leans, then slide. If you got it, then pop. They coming for your head, fuck around and find out. Yeah, fresh and straight from the back. Wild bitches taking shots, give a fuck what you think. Tell them where they going, but they calling to stay. I fuck them other bitches like the NWA. Sparkle out my pain, bitch, we running the face. Hands on the way to the bank. And what you be saying, keep out of my way. Let's go.
What is going on, entertainers? We back with another after show, y'all. It's been 2 weeks. They shade. Love Island took over. This is how. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but like, I'm not saying I'm the cause of Love Cabin because I'm not. But like, you know, it's oddly funny how that just popped up out the fucking blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, Zeus, they noticed certain things. That's all I'm gonna say. Because how all of a sudden Love Cabin came out of nowhere and they was just teasing, you know. So glad. Why are y'all such haters of the show? Y'all never even tune in. Y'all even know what I'm talking about. Talking about you glad it's over. Well, it's still not over. It's coming back in August for the reunion. So that's a whole nother month. Okay. And it's probably gonna be more than one part. So it's still not over. All right. Before I start taking calls, you guys, the link is pinned. So if y'all want to call in, make sure y'all click that link. We talking Baddies Gone Wild and Baddies and a little bit of the teaser. Justice Cabaret is coming back. Thank God. Oh, we are baddied out. Thank you, Let Me Pop R. You're finally listening because it's getting annoying. I cannot wait for the cabaret. First, let's start off with the teaser. I want to talk about that. The teaser to me was interesting because what I noticed from the teaser is that one, Erica gets popped. So a lot of people are going to be happy about that. And two, that girl from Erica's show is on there. Was she trying to, this is what I'm getting from the storyline, just from watching the teaser. I feel like that girl from Erica's show was trying to be on the cabaret, and Erica was there as like a host for like a party, and then call her out like, oh, so that means you weren't there for my love. if you're trying to get on the cabaret. You were just a clout chaser. So she ends up bah, and popping her. That's what I got from it. I might be wrong, but I feel like that's the gist of what's happening. A lot of the OGs are back, sprinkled in with a couple of the newbies. And just from the teaser, it looks way better than the Season of Baddies. I'm not gonna lie. And going wild. So I'm excited for Jocelyn, because one thing with Jocelyn, it's not just gonna be all fighting. Like, we're gonna get a couple of laughs. Like, we're gonna get a good amount of laughs, actually. We're gonna get a good amount of keys. Miss Natural was in the teaser. The teaser is very fast, so you probably didn't see her, but she is in there. I saw her even in the teaser. Okay. All right. So let's talk baddies. Big Lex posted about putting belt tuck on Fauna and said, I don't want to hear no excuses. That was a fair fight. First time we stood 10 toes in the paint. But Big Lex, your 10 toes are a size 17. Fauna's 10 toes are a size 8. Make sure y'all check out my recap. I don't care what nobody say. That was a fair square fight. And Fauna, you did not slip. I said it. Sorry. For the Fauna fans, that girl did not slip on nothing. Maybe Casper the Ghost slipped her foot, but I ain't see not an iota of a crumb, a sheet, a security guard's foot. You fell, girl. I mean, she dropped you, and it's okay. You can't win them all. That girl got you, okay? You got Miguel. That girl, you got. It is okay. I'm sorry. Like, because I remember last week, I didn't do an after show, but I did see on the blogs that she was saying how she slipped on something. You didn't slip, girl. You did not slip at all, actually. Like, that was fair and square. Somebody said she tripped. I don't care. Some of y'all just delusional because y'all got your favorites. Y'all don't try to be unbiased at all. Yeah, like she dropped Ivory or something. Someone said, I don't care for Lex and Anna. Fauna got dropped. LOL. She sure didn't slip. Mars says, who cares that the hoe? Who cares that Jolly Green Giant, she dropped her? Lex was whipping Fauna bad. It's a good thing security broke it up, because Lex really could have her up if security didn't break it up. Okay, we're going to see what the callers had to say, Somebody tweeted also and said, now Fauna had Lex. That was definitely a tie. Fauna, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to hit you with the cap, because that's a lie.
It's the cap for me.
Yeah, the cap is on your hair, on the top of your head.
The cap is
the
on
wig
your
is the
hair.
cap.
The wig is definitely the cap, okay? And the cap was on Tavi Baby's head. You know what's funny this episode? Tavi Baby was scared to rip her wig off because she didn't want to disrupt her edges. So she didn't want to just snatch her hair off like DTB be doing. So she had to like meticulously pull the wig off of her head. I already recorded the recap. That's why I was a little bit late, y'all. So I'm about to drop it in like a few minutes. So stay tuned for that. Okay. Now let's talk about Big Ivory and her liquor. Please comment below before I start taking callers. What do y'all think Ivory was drinking on? Was she drinking on that Don Julio and it was making her act a fully hoe? Was she drinking on that Henny thing? It's possible. Was she drinking on that cognac? Was she drinking on that Bud Light? Or was she drinking some of that tequila? Tequila. What do y'all think Big Ivory was drinking on tonight? She may have borrowed some of Tavi Baby's Alizé because she got very emotional. So it might have been Alizé. What y'all think? I feel like it was Alizé. Alizé mixed with tequila. Okay. Somebody said For Local. Oh my God. Not the For Local. Not the For Local. Now, Ivory said, I just want to say I was extremely drunk this episode. It was kind of funny seeing her drunk because I don't think we've ever seen Ivory like drunk. Like, that's the first time I've seen her drunk. Maybe she was on that network. Remember that? What's the name of that network? Damn. I'm not talking about Not As TV, y'all. I'm talking about the one that she was on before Not As TV. What was that network called? I don't think it exists anymore. Damn, comment it down below because somebody gonna remember it. Oh my God. Baddies of Las Vegas. What network was that on? Oh shit. No. Baddies of Las Vegas was on now as TV and then they took it off. Yes. Okay, that's what happened. I knew it was something like that. Okay, bet. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I couldn't think of the network. Okay, bet. All right, so Ivory also said, and I fell on my forehead and scraped my edges off, and everything I got, some pics I'ma upload later. Y'all, I was gone on my baby. Then me crying, pissing me off. Like, yeah, I needed to just lay down, fool. I'm whooping you, Michael. And what's an excuse? I'm saying I was drunk because I was crying, hitting cars, and choking my friends. The Scrabble went how it went. Simple. I never had an excuse for anyone. Line that up, and if I ever lose or hit that flow, I get the up for another one. Y'all cool? We like Drake Ivory. I want to see Drake Ivory make another appearance, bitch. We need some more Drake Ivory. Drake Ivory is a menace and she causes ruckus. Okay. All right. For the start taking callers, what is going on? Kima, long time no see.
Oh yes, it was Beyonce week, so I had to take a break. I think you took a break too.
That's your fit for Beyonce concert.
That's my fit.
Ooh.
It's giving TRL.
Oh,
It's giving Destiny's Child at the TRL. I am the fourth member.
I can't. What city you went to?
Atlanta, honey.
Everybody went to that show. I'm mad. That's the first act I'm going.
Oh, Pierre, you still got time, Las Vegas. Last minute tickets.
Literally begging me to go to Vegas, and I'm
thinking, last minute tickets are $60. You can't beat that.
Dead ass.
Everybody, let me tell y'all have to go to a Beyonce concert once in your life.
It's really because I don't got a fit or like I want to get my fit together and everything.
Throw on a hat. Nobody else looked good anyway, so this was last minute outfit. I had on a bugaboo, but everybody did that, so this was very last minute.
No, you look good. Now let's talk baddies. Let's start with Gone Wild. Who do you think deserved the chain?
The people who got it. But shout out to Titi and her tears. Oh my God. Titi is a spoiled brat. She used to get her way. Girl, it's no way you should have been. Why do you think that you deserve that chain? Why do y'all think? Y'all really think that what y'all been doing deserve the chain? Erica deserved the chain before you. Erica is dumb because, girl, you really left, but you kind of like were the underdog who became like slept on. But we love you. You dummy.
You think she should have stayed and she might have had a chance at that 50K?
Yes. Not the 50K.
I think she would have been a good contender against Bahati for that 50.
Yeah, but yes, like girl, you are. A lot of them don't know their worth, and a lot of them think they do. So it's like,
I just feel like that show wasn't for her. So that's why I was worried about her leaving because like that show was the first. She belongs on the Love Island. She should be mad at herself.
I was just about to say the Love
Island before you did that show.
What they got? Love Dorm. Love Dorm, whatever the hell they got coming up.
Oh, Love Cabin.
There we go.
Child, they gonna stomp her up in there too. She don't want to fight. That's the problem.
Well, girl, you were doing good fighting them with your long.
That's what I'm saying, right? So the third person, who do you think the third person should get the chain that's still in the house? Because they're gonna decide the third person. Who do you think it should be?
That girl, what's her name? Who got the 7 different looks? Shay.
Oh. Now, how do you feel about Shay and her injury? Should she have been sent home because she was sitting in the house looking like Dolly?
Well, guess what? She there. They only got one more day, so yeah, she should just stay there. I really think that Shay deserve it. I don't think Titi, the girl with the long titties, or any of the other girls deserve it. Like, and why the long titty girl? Why do you think you just should have? Why
Coco
with the eye? Yeah, why?
You know the editors are they so funny because they keep showing her saying, "Why did I get a chain?"
Jesus Christ! I don't even. These girls are so butt backwards. I don't even want to curse your stuff, y'all. It's whatever. What's going on with the other ones?
Right. Let's talk Baddies Africa. What did you think about this whole situation in the beginning of the episode?
Okay,
see the meeting of it all.
Okay. Guess because I know y'all have to start thinking logical and stop thinking emotionally. I don't like none of these girls actually, but y'all
Okay.
got to keep it real. The big three kind of was right this season, like this episode.
I agree.
And lately they've been right. They've been kind of right, even though Dolly is acting like grip baby all over the place. Yeah, she is, but
Yes.
she's kind of right now. Her and what is her name? Whatever. Her and
Which
the one she kept fighting. Who changed? She got
Tavi baby.
Tavi baby. There we go.
Yeah.
Tavi baby is melting first of all, but anyways. She do need to give her chain, and Natalie's not going to tell her because Natalie wants them to keep fighting. I'm glad Rolly finally did, but
Now, what do you feel about them listening to Rolly but not listening to Natalie? Because last episode, Natalie was basically like, "Okay, give me the chain," and Dolly was like, "Girl, go on somewhere." Like, do you feel like Natalie's gonna have a hard time next season because she's not gonna have the assistance of Miss Nat Mule?
I think because Natalie behind the scenes is telling her to keep it. Yeah, keep it. That's going to start a fight. Yeah, keep you do that.
Do your biggest one.
Yeah. And they know good and well Dolly don't care about that chain for real. She's going to get a chain. We already know that. And Dolly have a chain. Dolly can get a chain. That girl, I don't think she care about the chain. I think she just doing it because she don't have nothing else to do. Just like when she popped Fauna and told her to get out the chair, as she should. I would have too. But that's from a long time ago, so whatever.
Now, how do you feel about Miss Russian Cream? Because Miss Russian Cream is a little messy. And
y'all gonna hate me.
What? You love you some Russian Cream, don't you?
I don't love her, but she kind of the realest one in there. She kind of like keeping it the realest out of everybody. Y'all can say she's scary, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. She might be, but she keeping it real. She's standing on everything she said. She said, yeah, she said that she started that with LCK in the group chat. She did, and she did admit that she called them girls ugly. Yes, Scotty, I got a bone to pick with you per usual.
What,
Scotty? First of all, the girl Lexus said it before I could. Yeah, you hanging with the girl who called you ugly. And then you keep saying, well, I'm not backing her up, but you cried the second episode. Matter of fact, the second episode at stamp mark 2034, I'm probably wrong.
Right.
And said, Natalie, you let them jump me.
Right.
Even though, yeah, shut up, Scotty. I can't wait until let me find somebody else.
You're clocking it, Kingo.
So Scotty could get locked back up in that room with them cameras because she's getting on my nerves. Put her on the love dorm room. Let her host love dorm room. Let her host love dungeon because that's where you belong, girl. I'm sick of you. And you look, never mind. I'm sick of Scotty. You know why they're not mad? Because that girl called them not pretty because they believe that they are. You know you not. That's why you were offended by Miss Moon.
You want Scotty to host Love Calvin.
Love Dungeon.
Now, what did you think about, LCK, right? She wanted to like earn her respect. Do you feel like with this episode, she earned her respect, y'all?
Absolutely not. No.
Why not?
First of all, LCK, you don't get no respect because of that wig, the makeup, none of that. We're not respecting you because of that. I love you, girl. I know you listening.
I said on my recap, when she took off that wig, it was giving, the clowns, or when you got a costume and you got a wig.
I think she's doing that on purpose. It's no way this girl is on here like this. Because why are you fighting and then spinning? I think she saw that. What's the girl from the Caribbean?
Yeah.
You saw that and you keep doing it. Why are you fighting and spinning? She's doing that. It's no way. That's the Tasmanian devil right there.
Oh man, I love LCK. LCK,
me too. I like her too.
LCK.
Keep her on the show. Bring her back.
Okay, now another thing too, we see that in this episode, the whole situation with Dolly and Dolly and Ivory, the club situation. Was Ivory wrong for choking her, or was she just playing around and in the right?
She was playing around because she forgot that she don't like them.
You think the liquor took over?
Yeah, you forgot that you don't like them girls. And at first I'm like, Summer was but Summer scared of her, but Summer did flick her off of her. And I'm like, Summer, you lying. But then I look back, she's not lying. Summer flicked you off her because you did say F them girls. When Fauna and Lex was fighting. Y'all pretend like Fauna won. I need y'all to stop casting this Fauna girl. Fauna
Mm.
is ET's cousin. Oh no, she's the cousin that was raised by the grandma up north. So that's why she look a little cleaner, but she's like a bulldagger to me. Like she's very butch.
You think Fauna's the distant cousin?
She's a distant cousin. She came here to be friends and she thinks she's here because you cute. Girl, y'all here to fight. Ain't none of y'all here because y'all cute. Y'all are here to fight. The ones who here because they're cute are the celebrity guests. Y'all
No,
are
the
here
ones who
to
here because
fight.
they cute is Scotty, and because she give up the
Because
booty.
Lemmy thinks she cute because she be on her knees and stuff in
Right.
that dungeon. But y'all not here because y'all cute. She want to be a sisterhood. She want Natalie to be her friend, and now you think Lex was your friend because she spoke to you. She's just ET. You just girl. You don't even know
Mm.
how to do your makeup, your hair. You no.
Now
You are.
Fauna's a beautiful girl
She
now. I
is
ain't gonna do
now.
all that now.
She is a beautiful girl. She
Okay.
is. But you're not a baddie. I'm sorry. You're very no. You
I
don't even
think
know how.
she's a baddie. I just feel like the fans though are biased against Lex because she's so cool
No,
with
no. This
Dolly and
this is my
Summer.
thing.
But I do think she's a baddie.
I think that okay, it's a difference between baddie and a bad B. I don't know. I just
Mm.
feel like she just want to hang. She wants to fit in with those that crowd, and this. I don't know. I just been there, done that with them type of girls. It's like, bye. You can't even do your make. You can't if you cannot get ready. You're not a baddie. I'm sorry, but hey, that's neither here
Ooh.
nor there. Anyways. Lex,
Now, with this whole situation, next episode or whatever, do you think that after they get it, like Dolly and Ivory fight that one round, should they just let it go or what?
after that, I need to go. That I'm happy that DTP did that. That right there cracked me up. Every
The
time I
wrestler?
want DTP to go home, then she always do something silly and goofy like that. Lemmy, whoever listening tonight, y'all need to go ahead and start y'all a WrestleMania Zeus edition and put Chris Sean Rock as the referee with them underwears. Have Taseki in there too. That's a wrestler too, and then have DTB as the ringleader. Yeah.
That'd be cute. I could imagine DTV with a wrestling belt.
The way she jumped on them people's stuff, she's the reason y'all bad. And Avery, yeah, that's what you get. I'm glad that that happened to you because you was in the way, and that's what you get. You think that you can sit there and play in these girls' face? Dolly is standing on business whether y'all like it or not. Big Lex is standing on business whether y'all like it or not. And I don't know why y'all acting confused at why Big Lex is fighting these people because that's her friend, like everybody else is doing. Summer, I can't stand Summer, but I'm glad her and her lip is back because Lord, these girls are getting on my nerves.
Okay. Any final thoughts?
All right, y'all, take y'all baths and pray and get out y'all feelings about the girls. Y'all got to think logically. That's it.
Period. Thank you so much, Kiva. Night. Shout out to y'all. We have 408 people. Make sure I hit that like button, please. I've been on for 2 weeks and I'm still at the same amount of view count. So I appreciate y'all so much. Okay, make sure I hit that like button. Now, okay. Or it's gonna give jealousy, envy, ugliness. Where's she at? Where's she at?
You was jealous. That's jealousy. That's hate. That's ugliness, bitch.
Okay, what's going on, Mars?
Oh, hi, beer. That was
What's
nice.
up? Because I know
um,
you have some thoughts, Mars.
I do. Not really about
Oh,
Body's Going Wild. I'm gonna really keep that one short because I can't stand them girls. The only one I like is Body. I couldn't care less that Daisy got a chain. I kind of figured she would because all the rest of the girls are scared of her. And the
yeah.
third chain, they could throw it in the air and the rest of them could fight for it because I don't like none of them. So it
You know
really
what's
don't matter
funny
to me.
that was said tonight? Erica said, I don't like the manly fighting. That had me screaming when she said that.
Like the episode, I feel like Baddies Gone Wild would have been better if the girls who teamed up now, like how Oxy and all of them are like a clique. If they would have
Yeah,
did that from the beginning, it would have made it better because it would have been clique versus it being like
right,
everybody. It felt like everybody was trying to find their place. Nobody really gave like independent, and it's just kind
right.
of boring to watch.
And it's because they didn't do replacements.
Yeah, they definitely should have did replacements too. I feel like that probably would have helped. Um, as far as baddies though, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all know that I'm not Lex's biggest fan.
Okay,
However, I
of
will
course.
say this. Lex can fight, But also, Fauna is a quarter her size. If she didn't drop her, that would be more embarrassing than her not dropping her. Like, is what I'm trying to say. Because, like, at the end of the day, yes, like, Fauna lost. Like, plain and simple. I can admit that. I like her and everything. She lost. But at the end of the day, Lex has, like, 10 times her reach. If she didn't lose, I would be more embarrassed for Lex at the end of the day. And I'm not trying to talk down on Lex, but I'm just trying to say that, like, y'all acting like she dropped Ivory. She didn't drop Ivory. She never dropped Ivory. As far as I'm concerned, she didn't. So I'm just trying to figure out why everybody's so hyped. That's like if when everybody was giving props to what's her name for run up on LCK, like what are we giving her props for? LCK can't fight. We know this was the most LCK swung the whole season. This was the most we seen LCK swing the whole
No shade.
season.
I was so proud of LCK this season. I said, "Oh my god."
I'm not gonna lie though, I would give her LCK respect because when they was like LCK and Russian, you gotta go home. LC was like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going
I'm not going
nowhere.
nowhere. This is my time.
Yeah, she was really not going. So I would respect LCK for that. But I'm just saying that to say that like all that I don't know, it's just too much hype because I
You
feel
just
like
still not here for legs.
yeah, I'm still not here for her because like I'm not here for that whole big three though. If we being honest, like out
Okay.
of all three of them, I like her the most. I can't stand
Okay.
Summer. I can't deal with Summer at all. And Dolly, I'm done. I'm over it. Like she just does too much. Tonight, I will give her exemption though because if somebody I didn't like grab me by my throat, I'm gonna swing on them too. And
Right.
like I like Ivory, but at the end of the day, like no, don't touch me. I don't like you like that. You don't like me like that. And every time I'm fighting, you coaching the other girl that's fighting me. So yeah, I would have hit you too because she was
Right.
coaching Tavi in the beginning of the fight, telling her to grab her by the back of her neck and stuff like that. And that's probably why Tavi kept running up on her. So like, I don't feel like Dolly was wrong in that
Yeah.
instance,
The
but
only thing I would say is Dolly fighting in the club though is crazy because then it stops with the bookings.
it
That's
kind
the
of
only
does.
thing. Yeah.
But it was funny how none of them even believed Natalie, and she was like, we're banned," and Killer
We're
was like,
back
"We're
for
not
that.
banned."
That's where that rumor started.
No, for real, because aren't they still there for like a couple more cities before they go
Yeah.
to the UK? So yeah, I mean, I get it, but I love Diamond the Body. Ain't nobody ever gonna make me hate her because when she said, "Is it a bird? It's a plane." No, it's DTB and the people's elbow. I honestly, that was
That was
iconic.
so
Like,
funny with when I saw that on Instagram, I rewind that like a million times. That was so funny to me.
and it was even funnier like in context because I do remember seeing it before the season aired. Like when we was all just
Right.
watching her jump off of the
It
damn
was
pole.
social media on the show. Like now that I've seen it so many times, I didn't laugh like as hard. But when I saw it the first time, I rewound it about like 10, 15 times.
And you know what's crazy? I feel like everybody is kind of hyping Marissa and Summer's fight, but neither one of them was connecting. Both of them was just swinging. Don't get me wrong, Marissa was swinging faster, but neither one of them won that
But
fight. The air
Marissa came from
won.
the shoulder,
She definitely came from
shoulder.
the shoulders. I'll give her that. I didn't expect her to come from the shoulders at all, but she definitely, Casper won that fight. Nobody won that fight.
Mm.
And I'm trying to think, what else happened in the episode?
Let's talk about the whole chain situation. How did you feel about Rolly being the one to be able to get the chain out of Dolly, but not Natalie?
I don't feel like it's because they're scared of Rolly. It just gives more that Rolly actually puts her foot down. Natalie gonna say something and she don't mean it. She like, you guys, give her the chain back. Knowing damn well she don't care. Like they know that Natalie just be saying stuff to say stuff so that way it look cute on camera, so that way she can go mind her business and don't nobody troll her at the end of the day. Rolly actually meaning when she say that. I feel like that's just really what it comes down to. Like Rolly didn't even mean like, girl, just give her the chain back. Natalie, she just gonna tell y'all to stop fighting and she don't really care. So I feel like that's more so what it comes down to. But I feel like that does kind of look bad on Natalie just because it looks like the girls
Mm,
just don't care. Like they just don't care about what you say.
right. Because last episode she told Dolly, and Dolly said, "Go somewhere."
Yeah. I do remember that, but that's what I'm saying. But like also I feel like it's because Dolly knows that as much as she kissed Natalie ass, she can do whatever she want to do kind of thing.
Mhm, mhm.
So that's kind of it's just Natalie's fault. Natalie just she needs to sit in the background. She needs to just play the background and be
Now
the
let's
boss
talk
that she
Russian
is.
Cream. Let's talk Russian Cream. Russian Cream, y'all,
Mhm.
is at the tip of a lot of the girlies' mouth. They feel as if she's messy. They feel like she's fake. You know, she fraudulent. What do you feel
Well,
about
they're
Russian Cream?
right
And who do you think should go
because
home between her and LCK from Zimbabwe?
Russian can go. I do feel like she's fake because I mean
Okay.
Kima just said she was the realest one up here, but I will have to disagree with that because Just because she went in those girls' face and told them that she said that, she didn't want to fight. She probably definitely didn't want to fight Lex. Like, let's just be honest. She didn't want to fight. She didn't want to scuffle. And then it just seems like she's going back and forth between everybody. Like, maybe it is just the editing, but it really does seem like she's going back and forth between whoever she feel like she could be cool with at the moment. And as soon
Right.
as some more drama pop off, now she want to be on the other side or be like, oh, well, I didn't really mean it like this. Like, girl, do you want to fight? Yes or no? And if no, go home. Because that's what this show is about
Mm.
at this point. So it's like, you want to keep talking about how you got a cast on your hand. Dolly was patchy to power yesterday, and she got in the field today. So I'm gonna need you to figure it out. I don't know.
But Dolly has never fought with a cast on her hand.
I mean, her hand was messed up all last season, and she was still fighting. So I mean, that's damn near the same
That's true.
thing.
That's true.
She fought Pretty P like 4 times when her hand was broken, and then she was still fighting after that. So I don't really think that's an excuse. And the cast should make it better for you. That's gonna hurt the other person more when you hit them. Like, I don't
Right.
get it. I would have been swinging my cast right beside somebody's head.
That's true. All right. Now, any final thoughts on Baddies Africa?
I'm trying to think. Oh, the preview for next week's episode.
Mhm.
I do find it kind of weird that Scotty's just sitting there talking to Natalie after the conversation she just had with Lex. And like, yeah, she's not saying that that's her friend, but I'm like, Scotty, I be trying to defend you and you just be stressing me out. And she do. She really, really do.
Mm.
But I do have one question for you.
Right.
Do you have any tea on BBO? Because I'm trying to figure out where is the
Oh,
next
the
part.
reunion. Okay. The reunion. I don't know why they haven't dropped it because they filmed the reunion around the time they did that swim week. I told you, let me say it like this. Through a
Mm.
magician, I was able to see certain things.
Mhm.
And Big Lex tore Takala. I'm talking like I said in the Discord. You're in the Discord, so like I don't know if
Yeah, I
you
did
were in
see
it.
when you said that.
She literally beat the Takala girl like she stole something. I swear to God. Y'all know how y'all been saying, oh, Big Lex, why did she need to come back to her regular self? This reunion, she looked like her old self. She had straight backs.
Was her gap there?
Swear to God. Yes. Her gap looked bigger. I was like, oh my God. But no, she beat the hell out of Takala. They might say LaRue won, but to me it was like a
Hmm.
tie
And
between
also,
her
I'm
and Lou.
excited for the cabaret. I want to say that too. I'm excited that they dropped the preview for that because I'm tired of baddies, period. And the cabaret is always good. Like, I feel like the cabaret has more authentic storyline, so I'm excited
Yeah,
for this next season. But all right,
right.
I'm gonna get out the way.
All
Thank
right,
you.
bye. All right, what is going on? Rico.
Oh my god, it's me.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You look like one of them Twitch streamers. Uh, don't be playing the show now. You trying to get me copyrighted, babes.
I just watched it. It's my first
Okay.
one.
All right. Let's start with Gone Wild. What did you think about the episode?
I didn't watch that.
What about Africa? You watching it right now? Man, nice to meet you, Rico, but you playing games. Kaya. I'm playing. I love our entertainers, but y'all, we've been doing this too long for y'all to be playing now.
Oh Lord. Oh, Pierre, I got a quick question for you.
What?
Would you share your location with me?
No.
I miss the show so much.
Wait, I got a question for you. Are you dominant? Are you dominant? You're
Make
really
sure you eat your
dominant.
food. You're a grown boy. You got to eat your food. You're a grown man. I miss
You're really
the show so
dominant.
much.
I can't wait for the reunion. I don't think I understand.
Oh, quick question before we talk about this. Do you
Yeah.
think Sierra should come after what she posted today?
Yes. You know what's crazy? A lot of people are so against her, but like y'all can't blame her for feeling the way she does. Imagine you on a show with a guy
That's what I'm saying
for a
too.
damn near a month. And I like Alondra, but I would feel the same way Sierra feel it. Like, damn, it's really me. Like, what did I do? Like, that's crazy. You on a
That's
show with a guy damn near a month.
Yeah.
He talking how he want to be cut off with you and all this stuff. You get eliminated for something that has nothing to do with the show, and then he ends up going out with your friend on the show, and then you're supposed to be like, I love them. No,
Exactly. Like that's what I don't. I know we talk about. I just got to talk about that because you didn't drop a video on it. I know if you won't talk about it.
I'm gonna
But
do it soon.
yeah, I just don't understand how people thinks that she shouldn't feel some type of way, like her feelings are not valid. Like she was with this dude since she first got in there, and
Exactly.
and then he he's like reciprocating. Like every time she would talk to somebody else, he'd be mad, talking about something. He wouldn't put the
Exactly.
gloves on, talking like is this bad boys Fiji or something. And then she leaves, and then he talking about some. I've always wanted to get to know you, and then they're being the couple that everyone loves, and it's like everyone thinks that she shouldn't feel.
They're on every press circuit possible. Like I would feel away. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah. Do you think they said that he did the same thing that Taylor did to her? Do you think he's getting away with it because he's white?
I feel as if it's not as authentic as people may say. The thing is, I think he is attracted to Alondra. I don't like the fact that people are questioning him being attracted to her. It's not that. It's the fact, what I question is him wanting to be with her.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big difference. And a lot of people get upset about it because they're like, oh, you don't think a white guy can like a black girl? It's not about that. It's wanting to be with her, like in a relationship. I'm not talking about finding her attractive. I think he finds her attractive. I think he wanted her, and they probably already, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, let's talk baddies.
That's the whole thing. You don't do after shows for us, so I didn't get to
I know.
Okay, so let's talk about baddies going wild.
Let's start going wild. Yes.
First off, Ming, like you need to get your ASS in that house. Like we don't know you like that. Like, honey, why is she not living in the house with them? Like that's bothered. We ain't seen her in 4 episodes that she came with that wig on. The cap was the cap on Ming's head, the cap that Ace be wearing?
The cap, listen, this was on Ming's head. I gotta show you what was on Ming's head, babe. Let me show you what was on Ming's head. This, where is it? Where the picture? I just dropped the recap, y'all. Where is it? This was on Ming's head.
I thought about trolls too when I saw that. I said,
oh my god!
And she keeps wearing it's way better than that wig she had on last time with that bang, that brown one. That looked like a helmet on her head.
Oh yeah, that one was. This one is better. Now, do you think her and Rolly shop at the same wig shop?
I think Rolly, and it's sad to say, I think Rolly gets the more expensive ones than Ming, because we know Ming before she came on show.
Hers looks a little bit more plucked.
It looked like you know Claire's. It's like she got it out of Claire's. But
no, that is crazy. Ming should not be wearing them big colorful wigs because she's so pretty. It's like you don't need all that stuff on your head.
Yeah, that's what I had to say about Ming, because like we ain't seen her, and like honey, like that's one of my issues. I said this in my recaps. Like we don't know you like that, so you get in that house because you're not no celebrity. I don't care who you related to. So yeah, get your ASS.
Do you think she feels the way that she didn't get a chain or even up to get a chain?
I don't think so, because what she ain't done nothing. She literally has not done nothing ever since Oxy threw that thing at her head. She's been quiet ever since. Like she's been really quiet when Shay whooped up ASS, and then when Oxy threw that thing and punked her saying your sister hates you, that got her. So she's been quiet, and she be like, listen, let me shut up before I get embarrassed, because honey, if you come on here getting your ASS whooped, we're gonna look at Nikki, even though I don't think Nikki can fight anymore.
Right.
You know
the Barbs, not too much. The Barbs say they like me, so like I'll lay you straight.
Also, I don't know where you stand with her. Oxy.
Listen, I didn't do a video on that on purpose, y'all. They was begging me up and through my DMs about that.
Wow.
Anyways, how do you
what about Oxymoron? How do you feel about her? Oxymoron.
Here's the Oxy Pearl pissed me off because when Erica, how do you feel about Erica Raven leaving? Because when she was coming to say bye, Oxy Pearl saying something was stupid to me because the girls are already against her, and you just fought half of the girls and have your glass in your foot. So yeah, how do you feel about her leaving?
I was actually sad because I really like Erica. Like I think she just seems like a cool, chill girl that she kind of gives me big Lex, but without the fight a little bit. If you kind of get what I'm saying. But I don't honestly blame her, because she gives me that type of girl who just be like, listen, she don't want to mess up her face, because you know that's her money, as Oxy says. And she said, and I think she just, and like I said, like how you were saying, she's just too big for the show. I think, and Natalie talking about why would you want to leave or something like that. I think she's fine. I think she got money, she got motion, she did that before, so I think she'll be all right. And can we talk about when she pulled up how good she looked in that black slim thing and her
yes
girls was out. She ate.
When I tell you, Erica could have really been a boom shot, and she messed around and went on this stupid ass show.
But I think she's lesbian, isn't she a lesbian?
No, she's like bi.
Oh, I thought she was a full on lesbian.
I think,
but
she's
yeah,
bi.
she looked like she could be on Love Island. And who do you think would have chased her, Ace or Nick?
Ace would have chased her for sure. Nick would have chased her. Taylor would have chased her. The only person I see don't chasing her is Pepe and TJ. But everybody else, I
You
feel
don't
like
think
would
Pepe would chase after her? Or you think because
No,
he's a blondie?
no, he only likes blonde girls that are white.
That's
Where the
sad.
hell you been?
Oh, you're right, because he turned down Andrina's fine ass. So
Exactly.
He's right. But yeah, but Oxy, yeah, but going back to Oxy Pearl, I don't understand why she's like, you started this over some beat that had nothing to do with you. Rella don't even like you. So why are you fighting for her? Rella does not like you at all. Like, what is it? Like, thing is, Oxy could have been liked. She could have been up there with Bahati, but you doing all that weird stuff. Like, I don't like that. Like, why are you talking about some she's like, how is she weak when she literally took on a whole bunch of y'all at the same time?
Right.
I don't understand. Like, why do you hate her so much? Like, because she hit Rella with a charger, but Rella is on the side of the house of the girls who don't want you here.
That's why it irritated me that Oxy was saying stuff to her, because it's like, you just finished finding these girls, and now y'all standing there looking like the scene out of Proud Family when she said at the window, y'all didn't come out here, I'm not gonna jump y'all. What did you think about Nelly bringing her over there? Because I low-key thought Nelly was trying to set girl up. I said, oh my God, that girl
I thought
about to
she
get
was
set
trying to set her
up.
up. She said, Erica, if they do you, I'm not gonna protect you or something like that. It's
Yes.
like, you really want her to, because I think it's because, did you hear that she apparently was trying to leave so many times and they wouldn't let her? So now,
Yes.
like, you want to leave my show? Like how she did with Janella. She said, no, you're not leaving. You're gonna come right here and you guys are gonna fight. Like,
Right.
don't make her fight. Natalie, you was a messy.
When she said, okay, come with me and say bye, I thought she was gonna come downstairs. I said, oh my God, this girl is about to walk into the lion's den.
And I just don't understand. Like, I understand Rella having beef for her, but why does everybody else have beef for her? She has done absolutely nothing to y'all. Like Titi, about something, you need to come downstairs. Like Titi, why do you? And then Cupcake too. Like Cupcake, why do you always have to open up your mouth? Like no one asked for your lip.
That was very annoying when she said that. She was just like, I feel like you don't stand on business, but like, come to the reunion, bitch, and so you can run my day. I'm like, Cupcake, shut up.
Do you think? Oh, speaking, do you think Cupcake used that excuse of what happened when she was younger as the reason why? Because she says that she doesn't like fighting because it reminded her of the abuse. But then when she came here talking about something, she's known for beating bitches up. So which one is it?
You know, she changes her mind as the days go. I have no clue. I don't think she's lying about that story though. Because you can see she's like, very apprehensive to fight on the show, so I don't think she's lying about that story. But you know, it was interesting. Like,
I don't think she's lying, but like, you know what network you're on though. That's my point.
Right.
You know this is bad. As you even came on the show, said I'm known for beating up.
Right.
So if you don't want to fight, why are you talking ish?
I want to see Cupcake, Bunny Buns in the same room, because something tells me Soulmate right. I feel like Bunny Buns, this was her way to get on Zeus, because she was sick of dealing with not at TV. Now, let's talk the chain of it all. Do you feel like the right people got the chain?
It hurts me, but yes, Daisy did deserve the chain because the girls are scared of her. She got Coco and Titi kissing her feet,
right?
And most definitely did. And the third one, it was up in the air. I would have. I don't really care for Shay like that, but yeah, I guess Shay could have got it. I don't know why Hurricane Emery. Why was Hurricane Emery and Gloss Up? Like, what has Gloss Up done but get beat up? Gloss down.
Gloss down is crazy.
That's so she moved like, honey, like I knew I wasn't gonna like. Something told me I wasn't gonna like her. I want to judge, and she came in here and met my expectations. I do not like her at all. At all.
No, you know who says? Oh yeah, Oxy Pearl says give up.
Gloss up.
She says gloss up.
Yeah, so but I don't know. Yeah, but TT, like, this was worse than Meatball. Like, this was way worse than how Meatball reacted. I really hope and pray. Well, I don't want to pray. I really hope that they don't give TT the chain like they did Meatball, because she was crying and whining about, like, honey, why are you crying over a chain? Like, what is this? Like,
that girl, she was crying like that. That was like very emotional. Now, do you feel like she should have snatched Natalie's chain? Because I think she should have snatched it.
No, I don't think she should have snatched Natalie's chain, because honestly and truthfully, she ain't done anything to deserve a chain. Like, honey, all you did, you didn't fight Daisy. I don't care. No, she should have fought Daisy after Daisy was like tore your head around that bedroom, and you
Right.
kept fighting Bahati over an issue that had nothing to do with you. Then you jumping in everybody else's stuff, and you looking like a big old bully, constantly fighting Jaden, constantly trying to fight Erica, constantly fighting what's the other girl Shay and them. Like no one asked you to do all that. Like you keep jumping, you keep like jumping and instigating stuff, and then you keep being flip floppy and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And then talking about something, I'm gonna be a fan favorite, honey. We don't like you.
Natalie, you really sold her hopes and dreams, and she probably feels so let down by you because for you to predict fan favorite is crazy.
Like now, you know, Natalie's not behind the scenes watching what's going down unless she sees it and thinks the girls are gonna like it. Do you think that she thinks they won't like because Titi is light skinned?
I feel like that's one.
Because like, why she ain't tell that to Bahati? Because she ain't tell her about had that conversation with Bahati, saying that
right after giving her a damn chain.
Exactly. Natalie, you just can't run from colorism allegations.
No, for real. Now, another thing too that happened, we see Shay come back. Do you think Shay should have gotten the third chain?
I would, out of everybody, because everybody is awful. So out of everybody, I would say Shay because I don't think she's really lost. Well, she lost that fight with Daisy, but Daisy, that's the hope. But everyone else, she has stood on business and she doesn't back away. She does stand on her own. She does stand on business. So I would say Shay. If not Shay, no one else. They should know. They should throw it in the ocean like Summer did. That Rolex. No one else should get it.
Throw it in the pond.
Yeah, throw it in the pot. But yeah, I think Shay should have and get it. But Shay, like, she came in looking like a whole nother person. Like I said, who is this? She looked like Rufus from Kim Possible. I was like, I didn't know who that was when she walked into
Someone said producers were giving Titi the thumbs up, like good job, or getting her hopes up.
Well, sweetheart, they failed you because we don't like. I think what I didn't like about Titi is that it's given like she's standing on business with who she wants to stand on business with. Because if that's the case, you should have fought Daisy because she literally whooped you and then all of a sudden you're kissing her ass. I don't like that. And Coco, like, why do you think you should deserve that chain? Like, honey, you got busted in your eye. You got that blood clot this whole entire season. Like, why do we want to give a chain?
How that Nikki song say, "My gonna go one car in a blood clot, you know when I get shot." I
don't like Coco Chadell. I don't like Coco Chadell. I don't like her at all. Like, and every time I see that eye just bothers me. Like, honey, your eye was like that the whole season. That is terrible. Like, I don't know how you didn't fight Daisy because of that. That she must.
At least with Bahati, you can hide the fact that you bald. You just gotta put a wig on. Ain't nobody gonna be like, "Oh, let me look underneath your wig." They're gonna think you have hair underneath. The baldness you can hide. That eye,
It was like that the whole time. Like, girl, your whole Baddie's Gone Wild experience with you having a busted eye, and then the girl that gave it to you, you over here kissing her ass. Like, I don't like that. Like, all up Daisy's butt and all that kind of stuff. I don't like that at all.
Now let's talk Africa. We saw everything that happened with the meeting and everything. What did you feel about Tavi versus Dolly? Do you feel like she's being petty for holding the chain? And who do you think took the W at the end of it?
I would say, like, I understand Tavi wanting to fight because, like, you took my chain. You know how they feel about these baddies chains.
Right.
But I feel like Tavi, after she gave it to you, because I thought you just said you want to fight her to get your chain back. After she gave it to you, why'd you want to fight her again? There was no point of principle. Principle, Mike. Like, come on now. You just say you just want to keep fighting her. But I would say Dolly won the first round. Then the other rounds, I would say maybe Tavi, but you know, the angles was kind of messed up in security. They were in that little tight space, so it was hard to see what was going on. But Tavi,
where was that, Natalie? Like, that was like in a corner room somewhere.
I forgot that they were in their actual house. I said, did they go to a restaurant? And then when they went upstairs,
no, that was the house. I'm like, what the heck? They picked the smallest space to do all that.
Like, y'all picked the small. Like, I'm claustrophobic, so and you had them big old security guards. Like, I can't do that. Them stinking security guards. I can't be around all that. Couldn't do it. But I would say, yeah, Tavi. But at this point, Tavi and Dolly, stop fighting. There's no point for y'all fighting no more. Please stop fighting.
You think it's old?
It's getting it's ridiculous because, like, Tavi initially just wanted to fight her because Dolly took her chain. Now that you have the chain back, I think you should just let this die, because what's the point of keep going unless you feel like you didn't do your big one enough? But we see what happens later on with her and Lex when because Tavi didn't feel like she did her big one, and Lex tears that up again. So Tavi, good luck, sweetheart. And
now let's talk LCK from Zimbabwe and Russian. Who do you feel out of the two should have went home? And then also, what do you think about Russian Cream and the girls accusing her of being like a faker and a plotter?
Honestly and truthfully though, they both can go home. I don't like Elsie. I think the reason why I don't like her is because the way she fights irritates me. Like she runs up and then turns around and then holds that position. Like, what are we doing? Like every time she does that, I want to throw something at my TV. Like I can't stand that.
Why did you describe that so perfectly?
Because that's literally what she do. Like she runs, like she gets hit, runs up, and then holds that position for like she's doing a mannequin challenge. Like, girl, what is you doing?
You think she do the mannequin challenge in the middle of a squabble?
Yeah, she did that. Now I would say at least this time she did do a little bit more swinging, but it still was not. But she still turned her whole body 360. She's still turning her body around. Like, girl, don't do that. That's how they're getting. Because she's fighting. She's fighting a lot of people. She's fighting the ones that really can't fight. Cold Killer cannot fight. In my opinion, she can't. K Rican really cannot fight. Russian can fight. It just depends on the day.
Russian really surprised me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she actually, because like I think Russian can't fight. I think it's just dependent on the day and everything like that. I think she can take up for herself. She fights better than the other two I just named. But yeah, Elsie, like, sweetheart, please, if they bring you back, which I hope they don't, I need you to take some lessons.
I like LCK. I feel like we need a comedic aspect, and she brings that. She's very campy, she's funny, and she's a star.
The wig pisses me off and the makeup. Like she overlines her lips. Like she overlines the lipstick and then she like puts it on the upper part of her lip. It's like, girl, wipe some of that off. Please wipe some of that. Go to MAC, go to MAO, Sephora, so they can do your makeup so they can give you the right complexion, because it's dark is all hell. Like, I don't like that Elsie.
Rolly said Elsie looks like Michael Jackson.
It does. Like, for real. Like, when she said, I was like, that's what it looks like. Her makeup mess up. Hopefully when she get this, well, she said her dad is the VP of Zimbabwe. She got some kind of money and she still look a mess. Right. That's the craziest part. But like,
but current day, LCK has figured out her right, foundation, because she looks great now. I don't know what was going on during Baddies Africa.
I don't know what it was, but I hope when she comes to the reunion, hopefully we see a glow up, because I don't like this at all. I don't like it.
Now, how do you feel about Marissa versus Summer? Because the girlies are saying that some girlies are saying Marissa won that squabble, and some people are saying both of them was barely punching. I feel like Marissa won. How you feel?
Listen, let's stop the cap. The cap is on our head. The cap? Because you can't tell me go back and look at that fight. Marissa was swinging that air. Both of them was swinging that air. It was horrible. It was horrible. Now we know they fight again. I gotta go based off that one, but that fight was horrible. It was horrible. Marissa looked like she'll stand. She like gives me another like honor. She'll stand up for herself, but she can't fight like that. But Summer, I don't know what happened. Summer came back and she lost her fight skills. What happened to her? What happened? She was fighting way good at the beginning of the season. Injure her like mouth area again. Well, hey, you better get you a mouth guard like Diamond be doing. Like, honey, they got
no, but her injury, it's like on top of the lip.
She can get a face mask.
A ski mask. A ski mask.
Yeah, and then what other squabbles have in this episode? Oh,
let's talk about the club and then final thoughts. Let's talk about the club situation. We had Ivory versus Dolly. Who do you think was in the right?
It's kind of hard. It's like a green light, because I can see Ivory's part, but I see Dolly's part. But I can understand Dolly, because Ivory, you were just telling Tavi how to beat me. And now you over here trying to put your hand on my neck. Like, I don't like that. But I can see how Ivory wasn't being very aggressive, because I don't think Ivory has fought at a club booking before, not that we seen. Right. So I don't think she done that. But I can see why Dolly was upset. But like, Dolly, you're at a club booking. Like, why are you swinging, honey? Like, Ivory wasn't even doing nothing. Ivory, all she did was walk up on you, and then all of a sudden you hitting her, and she fell right on her ass. Sorry, on her ASS. Like, you didn't have to do that.
I dropped on y'all.
Yeah, but I see both sides. Yeah, I see both sides. But if I had to say somebody's in the wrong, I would say Dolly, because she swung on her at a club booking, and now they're saying that they're banned. No, they're not.
That's gonna mess up the bag.
Yeah, I would say Dolly, but it's like if the people that loves Dolly is gonna say Dolly is right, and people that love Ivory's right. But I see both sides. But
you know what I think? I said on my recap, I think Ivory was horny.
Horny.
Yes, I feel as if y'all have to understand. She was by this time away from Danye for a good amount of time. She wanted her cat ate. She wanted his stroke, and Dolly was looking a little good at the club. Someone was looking a little good at the club, and she needed that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. That's in my recap. I don't care what he say. Dolly was off. Ivory was off that dog Julio, and she was a little wet. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Lex is there. Wait, Lex got a girlfriend too. Wow.
Right.
Well,
Lex
Marissa's
would be
there.
cheating on her girlfriend. She can't do that.
Marissa's there. Isn't Marissa like the girls?
No, Marissa. First of all, another thing before I take the next caller, Marissa can't say she was gay, but she got a boyfriend. What?
She could be
You're
bisexual.
bi.
Oh,
You're not gay.
I think some girls say that it's like mix up. They can be both.
Right.
They can be gay one day and straight one
It
day.
was roasting her on Twitter. I saw that.
Ooh. But final thoughts.
Uh-huh.
I'm batted out too. Whew, it was hard for me to come on here and talk about this.
That's what I'm saying. We need to go back to our Love Island.
Yeah, I'm ready. But Love Cabin, I'm interested to see what they bring.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they don't get sued and all that kind of stuff. But I'm very interested. But you already know it's about to be some squabbles on there. It's about to be some squabbles, and I can't wait for it. I'm so ready for Johnson's Cabaret, California. I miss the cabaret so much. Lemon Pepper, please give us a baddie after this season. We should get baddies until 2026.
Like literally, I feel like it shouldn't air until like maybe late this year, maybe like December.
Exactly, that's my point. But that's all I had to say, Pierre. And hopefully, if you drop any more like Love Island T videos, I'll definitely be on those. So keep doing those. Make sure y'all like the live, Pierre. You have a great night.
You too, Nate. All right, what is going on? Miss Annette. Okay, Annette, get your shit together, girl. Bro, I love our subscribers.
I left a comment and I said, Miss Nat, I'm cooking dinner for my child. Leave me alone.
I said, oh, the moment I'm about to pick, I see the refrigerator door open. I said, damn it.
Look, so I came on here to say I'm baddie out. I have not watched the episode of Baddies since episode 3. I come on here every week to laugh and kiki, and you always cut me off because I'm on California time, so I'm always late.
Yeah.
This week I didn't want. You're good. You're chill. You already ate dinner. The kid, but this week I just felt it was a lot. Like it's just got into barbarians. It's not baddies. I don't know what they're doing.
Which one you talking about? Gone Wild or Africa? You talking about Africa?
I'm like I tuned into Gone Wild because, like you said, Ming is just so pretty to me. So my only goal to tune in is for her to get more money. Because I am a barb, and I just feel like she has to have some type of way to get herself out there if her sister isn't going to promote her. So it's a stepping stone, but I don't think she should associate herself with this if she's going to take her music serious.
Right. You know what's crazy? She could have did like Love and Hip Hop. Like, what she lives in LA or Georgia?
I think she should have did LA, and I think they should have revamped it, especially with the baby stuff going on. I feel like that would have been a really good season, as well as Krishan. That would have been a better alternative and segue for her rather than going back to Zeus. Like I feel like with Jason Lee, he would have got her in Love and Hip Hop, and she would have actually because I don't even your video I watched earlier. Sorry, I'm on topic today. When you said that she's being blackballed in the streaming industry, that's not being blackballed. That's like saying, hey, technically streaming is at people's houses and at different businesses. I have the right to refuse service, girl. You're not coming to my house, Buki. I'm so,
about to hit you off my head.
This is my house, baby. I promise you, you cannot come to my house, Krishan. Absolutely not. Not a friend. You cannot just show up here. And then if I don't like you, if I said I didn't like you, I'm afraid of you online. Best believe if you come into this house or any vicinity I'm out of here. That's not wrong. That's not scary. That's being grown. She attacked the whole grown man.
Yeah. No, that Wendy girl, that's the thing. For y'all to expect that Wendy girl, that Krishan would tear that girl into a million badillion pieces. That's like asking for that.
That's like asking to say, I want to get when somebody say, oh, you want to get beat up, and you say, yeah, and what? I just think that was crazy. And
Wendy
then I also
got the fuck up out of there. That girl hightailed it out of there before Krishan could help in their house.
It was the fact that Black Boy Max is trying to play like crazy. Oh, what was happening? Knowing that Wendy probably was in the back when they took off the stream, she was like, "No, you know that girl's gonna beat me up. Why would you invite her?" And he tells him, "Oh, it's gonna get you." She no,
She's
no.
like, that girl is barbaric. I'm gonna leave.
She is me. I am her. Where's my Uber? Where are my car keys? Goodbye.
Now, what do you think about the chain thing? Do you feel like the right girls got the chain?
No. And first of all, Dolly, give that girl her chain back. Now y'all thieves. First your friend Summer, then stole from like what? I'm sorry. At some point, these crimes that you guys are committing, he will be locked up in the real world. Like, I'm sorry.
That's why Anna
Max,
coming for
last night I
Stunner.
would have called her. Stunner, sorry, you goofy. I'm calling the police immediately. You thought it was funny? I'm from Detroit, so I still have not forgiven her for what she did to Miss Rocky Bad. However, Stunner,
allegedly,
you've met your match from a girl who's really going to call the police and really make sure you go to jail. But like I said, y'all are committing assault and battery. I'm sorry, armed robbery. If you hitting the girl with a bottle or a weapon, that is armed. You are armed with a weapon.
Now she said niggas for the chain. She said niggas for the chain.
Hold on, I'm not talking about Stunner. I'm back to the episode with Dolly. Dolly, you hit that girl and then took her items, and you still have not returned them. 3-4 episodes.
Do not touch my items. I can't. No, and here's the thing though. Let's talk about the club situation. Do you think Dolly was right in regards to at least that with Ivory when Ivory grabbed her neck?
I don't get it. It's like y'all pick and choose when y'all want to follow the rules in the club or when y'all actually want to pay attention. Like, it's like, for instance, last season. Okay, for instance, we have Ivory and Lex fought, and then she throwing the drink on the thing. Lex like, I'm not going to fight you because we at work.
Right.
Then here we go, like 2 episodes later, y'all brawling in the club. So it's like, do they just choose which day they want to fight or which day they want to actually follow the rules at work? Or like, I just don't get it. It's like, it's never going to be justified to me because technically, yes, y'all are at work. So why are y'all fighting? I'm sorry. Like, that's why I'm like, it's just getting to the point where Zeus, it's never any reads. Like, that's why I do it like Bad Boys, because it got to the point where men will argue and gossip with each other before they get to the point of putting their hands on each other.
Yeah.
Baddies, it's just like, oh, I don't like you. You said you didn't like me?
Let's fight.
Oh, wait.
That's why I was telling you, like, Love Island was so good because it's like, it's crazy. And I'll put a lot of my friends onto Love Island because some of them never watched it. So when they watched it, and a lot of my friends, they watched, of course, Zeus on STV.
I'm giving this face because Taylor, I'm glad he found his little love. I love Alondria. I love Dick. But, like, girl, what you didn't see. As my friend, if you were my friend in the real world, I would have been told you, girl, that's not your man. What are you being delusional for?
Now, okay, I'm gonna ask you this. Do you feel like Sierra should be invited to the reunion?
Yes. I feel like she was a big part of the season. It doesn't make sense. Like, even I can't even remember her name. She was only there for such a small period of time, but I think she should be invited because it shows the difference in how she used in the term of endearment. Whereas I feel like it's not to say if she using the term of endearment that it's okay. Ulissa uses like, oh, how Big Gretch say, oh, this my nigga.
Right.
She was using it as like, oh, kind of how any song would say it. Whereas Sierra was saying, I don't like how to look chinky.
Right.
That will be offensive to anyone who is Asian. I can't tell people how to feel about something, but that is like, if you would have said that thinking that it's okay to say, what other things do you say? And I think that's to show the difference and the accountability, because I feel like too, Ulissa, when she first came back, they kicked me off of saying my end. I'm gonna stand 10 toes. I know it's wrong, but at the time I was saying it because that's my community. And I'm not gonna say it no more. You ain't seen her go double down. But then we get the Huda video. Ain't nobody saying anything about this crazy lady.
Right. But production really likes Huda. I feel like production would have never did what they did to Sierra and
production needs to like Huda baby. Production needs to like Huda baby and send her home to her child before the 25th.
Gotcha. Now, one last thing. Do you feel like Shelly and A should go to the reunion?
I feel they shouldn't. I feel like it would give the show more clout than what they like. I don't know. I followed Ace before Love Island, so I was
So
just
you knew him before. Oh, everybody know Ace before Love Island, child.
I knew him as the TikTok. Like I knew the Bashar. Him and Bashar be dancing every week. So I'm just confused. Like I feel like they tried to make him seem like a joke. They tried to bully Shelly because I still don't like the knuckle sandwich thing, and I would not show up. I would sue Time Magazine because now y'all really playing on my top. Because let it be at y'all didn't put that for who that when you how you said it. She abused almost every man in the villa, and still is, even her baby daddy.
Which is
afterwards.
I'm
sorry, like
crazy because of what she said about the Instacart thing. But thank you for
I
calling
wouldn't
in.
watch that full interview, but yes, you have a good night. I'll let someone else go. Hope you guys have a great night.
Night. Y'all gotta watch that Call Her Daddy interview because the way she was talking about her BD, y'all, is crazy. Okay, what is going on, Cash? She been waiting very patiently, y'all. What's up, Cash?
Hey, how you guys? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I mean, so I watched Baddies West. I mean Baddies Africa and Baddies Gone Wild. And I'm gonna tell you about Baddies Gone Wild. Baddies Gone Wild. I actually probably won't watch the show no more. It's like it's something about it that just rubs me the wrong way. Like I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, y'all let Daisy do all of this bullying everybody and she got a chain. And I was like, are you crazy, Nelly? I understand viewers and understand you might be trying to get like a certain group of people to just want to watch because they like that type of energy. But me personally, I would respect the girls more if they all would have teamed up and whooped her ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because she deserved the way she's been acting, and even with the Bahati situation, when she said that when she let the bitch with the red eye, the cherry, the bitch with the I'm gonna call her the cherry Dr. Pepper bitch. Anyway, the
cherry eye.
When she let her manipulate her into believing whatever the situation was, I literally wait patiently. I was waiting to see the video of her actually saying something wrong, and I never saw it. So I was like, okay, she's silly. Everybody's silly. Oxy's silly. The only person that deserved the chain was Bahati. Everybody else should have when she should have been so everybody home and gave Bahati her own reality show.
Right. Do you feel like this? Because I've been saying this on the other videos. Had it been BGC, they would have sent Daisy home for that hair pull thing. Because the thing is with BGC, you could do bad things, but when you take it like far, they be replacing you.
And I'm from around the way. Okay. Yeah. When I'm one of those type of people where I could be cordial with anybody, but once you overcross the line, I know people that will kill you for that. Like you doing things where, okay, we're gonna run a fade, that's fine. It happens at every single age. But for you to be so angry about some shit you wasn't even there to really witness, to pull somebody here, I feel like that's hating, because she's a dark-skinned girl just like you, but she actually confident in her shit. She look good in her shit. She pretty as hell. She got personality. She actually ain't no follower, and you want her to be a follower. I feel like Daisy remind me of how Ivory came in when she came in last season, where she say stuff because they either scared of her or they not sure what's gonna happen, and she can say or do something, and all the bitches that's birds will jump up and just, that's how, like when they jump something at the very beginning of the season. So I was like, I don't really.
Who do you think deserves the third chain besides Bahati and Daisy?
I honestly probably would have just said Erica, but as I think about it, I don't think Erica was the right person to be on the show, because I understand that you wanted the exposure and this, that, and the third, but this is a show where if you voice your opinion too much, somebody gonna pop you. And she, from the very beginning, wanted to let her voice be heard, wanted to make her opinions known, and that's okay. But if you're gonna be on a show like this and be that type of person, Scotty, know that you're gonna have to run the fade out, or shut up, or say it in a way where you don't come off as if you're picking sides. Because, bitch, if you keep bringing up my name, you might have to see me.
Okay. Now, also, we saw that Titi got very emotional about not getting a chain. How did you feel about that? Do you feel like she was right in her being so emotional?
I feel like, and a lot of women might not like this, but I feel like a lot of women get in their feelings and they just start crying off of emotion. So I don't know if she was crying because she was hurt. I think she was more so crying where she probably wanted to fight but hide it for the change, but she didn't know she was gonna look like a petty bitch. So she's fighting back what she really want to do, and she really mad at Natalie, but she can't react the way she want to react with Natalie. So she is trying to like her emotions is all over the place, and I think all of them doing drugs down there. So she might be going through withdrawals. I don't know what they're doing down there. They've been doing some shit. So that's why I don't think I'm watching it no more, because there's a lot of stuff that they doing that just don't make sense to me. Where I feel like they're cutting out pieces, or they doing something behind the cameras.
Oh, okay. That's a good theory. Now let's talk Baddies Africa.
Okay.
Let's talk Tavi and Dolly. What do you feel about this whole chain situation, and who do you think took the W at the end of everything?
Okay, so as far as the chain is concerned, I think it's petty, and I like Dolly more than I disliked her. Okay, let me just say that. And then as far as Tavi is concerned, I'm personally I have what you call it. When I'm talking to people, I know how to talk to people. When it's time for me to have a conversation with you, even if I'm mad, I guess being the oldest of so many kids, you have to know how to talk to people. And every time she talk, if she happy, if she sad, if she in the middle, she sounds aggressive, and she comes and she talks at like she bout something. And if it don't hit my ear right, bitch, it's up. Like, and some people is just like that. Like, if it don't hit my ear right, if we're talking in the tone where we're trying to get some understanding, then I'm gonna need you to talk to me like you got some sense, or I might not even hear nothing you gotta say because you're not talking to me with respect.
Right. So you feel like Tavi doesn't know how to talk to people, and that's why she's into a lot of the situations she's in Baddies.
Yes, she is, because even with that, and I can't stand Coke Killer. And I don't agree that she should have like threw stuff at the winery, but I mean, sometimes she just talked to people a certain type of way. Even with Elsie, you know, if you really didn't want to fight Elsie, you could have left. You know that girl cannot fight. You know she don't know. And I want to say this too. Americans, we think we just know everything and know how to move and all of this and that. But when we get around people from another culture, we assume they move and think and supposed to act like we act. That is not the case.
That's a good point.
You know, she is from a whole different culture. So you might say something or do something, or she might say something and do something, and it don't react, but you have to understand she the only one like that. It's a whole bunch of y'all. Y'all have to like use y'all mind before y'all just jump on this girl. Like it's one of those things where you have to be more mature in the situation, because you don't want us to come off as Americans bullying on a person from Africa.
Right, Africa, right. And it's only 2 African girls really this season, too.
For real. And they not finna run up on the other girl because although she got a couple of black eyes, though, but she gonna run that fade with you. So notice you don't see them saying nothing to her.
Yeah. No, because Choco's not scared.
She not scared. And she seemed like she gonna keep fighting.
Right.
They don't wanna do that.
Now let's talk Russia and LCK. Like, out of the 2, let's say if one were to go home, who out of the 2 you think should go home, or should there be nobody go home? Because I said on my recap, I feel like nobody should go home.
I mean, I never did connect with what's her name? I can't even remember her name.
Russian
You just said Russian Cream. Anyway, I never connected with her, and I do see where people say she bounced around, and it's kind of funny too, because although I know Rolly wanted her to get her ass whooped, that's why she was making such a deal about it. I do agree with Rolly. Because Rolly just wanted.
You know what? That Russian Cream was smart. She's so smart for telling them ahead of time.
She did go run to them girls so that she can afford having to fight Lex and Dolly and Summer running her damn mouth for the whole season about her. So I do see, and I also see where Lex is coming from, where you bitches been holding on, sitting on this for what? Like, you know, just for the perfect time to be like, like, bitch, are we in high school? Like, come on now. You could have been saying something, but no, y'all didn't know how y'all felt about Russian Cream until y'all went over in the corner and made a decision and voted, and then y'all decided to want to bring up the tape.
Gotcha. Now let's talk the club. Dolly and Ivory. Ivory, you know, she was off that good liquor. She was off that brown liquor. You know, she dancing. And next thing you know, she said, she want to start choking. What do you think about it? Like, how would you feel if somebody you really mess with like that just start choking you in the club?
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
And because people's like, the club. This is, if you look, and they already making fun of this. Dolly got on the same motherfucking shirt she had on when she was fighting.
The cursing.
So this is within a couple
You're
of hours.
You're cursing.
Oh, I'm sorry. She have on the same shirt that she had on when the fight was happening.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been within a couple of hours. So my mind is saying, your emotions is still up. I did just see you coach her, and this is not the first time that Ivory has made it known that even though after that conversation that she was with the ops when it came to specifically Dolly, because I find it very strange that Ivory is playing security, but she ain't playing security for real, because when Lex was just dragging Miss Fanta all up across the screen, she never once tried to grab that girl and save her. So she picking and choosing too. And when the whole situation happened at the club, it just happened like 2 hours ago. So yeah, I'm not letting, I don't encourage you, my friend. I don't want nobody that close to my neck. I don't even want my collar that close to my neck. You don't nobody touch me that close to my neck. And we already been rumbling, and I don't know what's up. And let's be clear. Although Ivory is being a more softer Ivory now, based on the history of Ivory, it will not be a surprise if she play with you and then kind of grab you hard, like, and then and it's not like that.
Okay, do you watch Not As TV?
I have watched a few episodes. I watched.
Did you see what she did to Ferrari? You saw what she did to Ferrari? She put in the tub.
She throws urine on people, and she does a lot of little stuff. And I'm like, so I'm with Dolly, because at the end of the day, we got all these rules, but we only want to use them when it comes to certain people on the thing, because everybody's talking about stealing this chain and stealing this and doing this and that. Everybody skipped past Scotty. So before I get off here, this is who I'm finna read her to real quick. Because
Scotty?
Yes, because everybody's talking about Dolly and Summer, and first and foremost, Natalie is the ringleader of all this, because did she not start all this when she was talking about getting DTB chain at the beginning?
Yes, and God, finally somebody says it. Because when I say, people think I'm just picking on Natalie. No, it's her fault, because she kept saying that before the season started.
Talking about paying people to get people chains. So she's the ringleader. So I'm looking at her every time she say something. I know that's why Dolly ain't paying her no mind, because let's be honest, Dolly was the first one that said, I do it. So it wasn't like so I'm not even paying that no mind. And then people talking about if I snatch something, bully or not, I don't really care about the reason. But if I do it and you standing right here and I'm doing it in your face, then that's a whole nother situation. Then I'm sneaking in somebody's room and taking a chain out their room without them knowing. Now that has nothing to do with the camera, off camera. Scotty the one need to be in jail. She the one that's doing sneaky stuff, and everybody like, whoa, what's going on? And on top of that, for her to say that she is not Natalie's friend or try to be Natalie's friend is crazy. After I done seen so many fans for so many seasons tell her that please stop trying to be her friend. She ain't nobody friend, and that's the truth.
Yeah. No, you're right. I just feel like she didn't have a point to making that, because it's like, you mad at them, and it's not like Dolly and them are friends with Russia. They just met her, like they just cool with her.
And then after the fight,
what's your phone number?
After the fight at the beginning of the season with Lex and Scotty, I haven't heard Lex say nothing about Scotty. But for some reason, I done heard Scotty either mention Lex or ask about Lex or insinuating her confessionals about Lex like 5 times. And I'm like, Scotty.
No, for real though. You're right. You're right.
Pass, girl, but I done every other episode, and I'm waiting on Lex to say she have yet to say nothing, and she sat there and let you hype them girls up when you do the exact same thing with somebody that you know for sure. And I was like, okay, and they bypass her because they think she got a fine body. I know a lot of pretty bitches with fat asses.
No, it's not because of that. It's because of Larry Papa.
I mean, but even he not paying the fans to be delusional. Like, he just paying her rent. Like,
thank you so much for calling in, Cash.
Thank you. Bye-bye, y'all.
Night. All right, what is going on? Let's take a couple of callers down for the head up. What's going on? Oh, Destiny. Oh, she a baddie, but she not answering. She a baddie. Oh, we're going to have to take you off. Okay, we're going to have to hit you up with the go to sleep. Where's that? Damn, they done updated this freaking platform. Hold on, where's that? Damn. Oh yeah, there we go.
Just go to sleep, ho.
All right, what's going on, Ajane?
Woo! Yes, finally. I don't
Ooh, everybody coming up today. I live.
I've been,
Okay.
man, the amount of times I didn't have to refresh the phone. I'm like, I hope I wasn't missed in between some of these people. All chaos day, but we made it. Good night, Pierre. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. That was another excuse my daughter, y'all. There was another recap I had wanted to get into before, and I had like just barely cut my mic on in time when you dropped me. I was like, man, so I made it this one.
Right.
Okay. I don't know.
Let's start going wild. Let's start with going wild.
First.
Yeah.
First things first. Am I the only one who's noticed the outfit recycling? Because I didn't see the same jumper on Anna Mac, I didn't see the same jumper on Callie Way, and now I didn't see the same jumper on Daisy Dukes.
Yes.
I don't I didn't like the jumper anytime I've seen it. Like, why does it keep reoccurring on my screen? I don't know. This is my business. But so there's that. There's a few things with Baddies Gone Wild. I'm guessing this is the second to last episode.
Yes. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
What rate give them the teaser? I think it is.
They're already talking about going home tomorrow. They're going to give us 4 more episodes in less than 24 hours. I cannot.
Zeus going to stretch it out for a good 2 to 3.
Man, Zeus be stretching these episodes like a mama to making $1 out of 15 cents. Okay?
Yeah.
Like you're going into the cabinet at the end of the month and you're pulling together that last can of corn.
Right.
That last
a lot of the network shows, I noticed they've been doing that lately. Like, even when other TV, like, they'll have like the first day will be like 6-7 episodes. And I'm like, it's draining.
Yeah, it really is. Erica going home, I'm not necessarily disappointed. I think it was the right thing for her to do. Maybe this wasn't a show for her, but not in like she's a scary kind of way or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Just, you got to know your crowd. Like, you can know you that girl. You can think you're sending on things in a certain kind of way, and it could be that. But you have to know your crowd. Like, Erica, them girls was not your kind of girlies. And I get it, because as a girl I was raised between 4 countries, and in 3 of those countries, I was raised in the hoods of those countries, but I went to school in like really white areas. I went to university and all that stuff too. I know what it's like to be with your cousins or like all the girls in your hood and whatnot and feel like, yeah, one of us does not belong. And it's not no shade. It's just, the mix ain't mixing. That's all.
What show you think you could see Erica on?
I could have probably maybe seen Erica on old school VGC.
Yes.
I think she would have we would have really had a chance to see her be a bit more dynamic, just because it wasn't like straight to the gutter with it, like, you know. Yeah. And
I remember before BGC ended, season 17, they made it a point for each girl to explore their careers. Like, I remember Francesca, the white girl on there, she wanted to be a height woman. Like, they was making them do anything. Like, if you wanted to do something, like, you could really do it on BGC, like a career.
Well, I mean, they were doing the music thing with Baddies for a second there, but yeah. I don't know, man. Oh, it was one thing, and then I kind of got thrown off when it comes to Baddies Gone Wild. Oh, I wanted more from the confessionals. I feel like I didn't get enough confessionals. Where was the confessional gangsters? I wanted more from the security guard and personnel. Like, we finally got the confessionals we asked for in a long, long time. We finally get the confessionals, and then all of a sudden they're hardly used. Or was there like confessional footage and they're just like, oh, I guess we don't need that, or they're not saying nothing. I wanted more confessional moments.
What I think it is, I feel like the editors are lazy as Zeus. I don't care what nobody says. I feel like Lemmy has done this stuff by not hiring his editing team because they suck ass. They suck ass.
Using CapCut template.
It's not even like it's not about how it looks. It's what they're not putting in and what they're cutting out.
But that's why I say, because the auto templates on like TikTok and CapCut, you just put the stuff in and then it just chooses random parts of it and puts it together nice.
That's what I feel like they do. And not even that too. Like, I was talking to one friend today and we were talking about Love Island. So he was like, oh, you're so right. Like, I love Love Island because like they'll do shady edits. Like, let's say I'm talking about like a friend of yours or something, right? And then the friend of
So
yours walks up, they'll show my face.
they
They don't
did
do
do
that.
Okay, it was on Baddies Gone Wild, but they did do a shady cut when I forget which one was talking about so and so her cheetah print, and then they just panned the camera to her homegirl in the cheetah print.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I want more shady cuts and stuff too. I think that could be a little bit more pizzazz with the cinematography. As far as the chain goes, I'm so tired of hearing the word chain. The thing is, I hung in with BGC as long as I did. Like, I must have made it to like maybe season 8 or 9. Because I'm the oldest of 8. My mom got 4 girls. It was just a house full of girls with my mom. So that was one of the shows that we could all agree to watch without fighting over the remote, you know? So I was hanging in there with BGC for a while, but by the time I hit like 21, 22, 23, and even me and my sisters, because we're all close in age, right? We were like, we're gonna be the first sisters on BGC. We're gonna go to the house. We thought we were gonna be no
Why
girls.
didn't y'all audition for the sister season?
Because we could never find when auditions were happening. We weren't linked like that, you know? So
Right.
by the time I got off to college and stuff, I was kind of over it. I checked out. So I never got to see like Jay Lamina's season and some of these other people, Sarah and all that. I don't know them girls. I know Natalie. I know Tanisha. You know, Erica. I don't understand. Megan. You know, I'm Obama's niece or some ass like that. Shar. You know, those are the girlies
Do you
came up
feel
with.
like they should have maybe brought a couple of the BGC girls, maybe sprinkle a couple of them on Gone Wild, and that would have made it a little bit different? And also,
I think coming in. Oh, go ahead.
Who do you think should have got the third chain?
I don't think the third chain is necessary.
Ooh.
I think that they just want a final showdown between Bahati and Daisy.
Yes.
That's why they set it up messy like that. I'm definitely over the chain. I do think that they should have had every not every single episode, but every few episodes, they should have had like a BGC baddie or a graduated baddie come in. We seen a bit of Scotty and Bobby and stuff, but we didn't really see them interact like that.
Right.
That just reminded me of that in the club scene. Oxy is one of the people that I wanted to like. I wanted to like Oxy, but she just keep doing weird stuff. And as far as Erica even goes with that charger, y'all gonna have to understand. I'm a tall girly. I'm with the Megans and the Scotties and stuff. My building everything, right? So you see me, you think I'm the big friendly giant and stuff, and all these little people always want to test your gangster. And because you're the big guy, you can't just go around smacking.
Sometimes you gotta get a battery pack.
Because how many times did the girl say she don't want to fight? How many times did the girl say she don't want to fight and you're pressing the issue and then you get clocked, now you're mad? Like, no, leave people alone. Stop picking at people. You can't do that with everybody. You know, I do think that Erica spending on her ones with the battery pack situation and stuff definitely made her go from being somebody I didn't even know was on the show to someone who stood out a bit more. Looks wise, I feel like a lot of the girls are not giving it up. And too many of them look the same. I was confused between Shay, Shay and the one that Shay is always with. Jaden. Yeah, I was confused between Jaden and Shay. You can't put on, and then you got Titi and Hurricane M looking like mom and daughter. Then you got Coco, Daisy, and Gloss Up. If the shot's going too fast, you don't know who's who. Like, no, there's, I could use a little distinguishment. And
now,
I just think
season, okay. Now, do you think it deserves a season 2, or it should be like?
I feel like I enjoyed Baddies Gone Wild a little bit more than Baddies Africa holistically, and Bahati has a lot to do with that. Shout out to Bahati. I don't know if she got MVP or whatever, but it would be crazy if she didn't.
So it's Bahati for the 50K.
Yeah, I think everybody knows it's Bahati for the 50K right now. But Bahati held her own thing down the entire time. And not only did she stand on business, she was actually right, because we have folks pushing issues that were wrong as two left shoes on February 31st. Like, girl, what are you mad for? And then when they were pressing Cupcake to fight Janelle's, I just was like, I'm like, Cupcake, please turn around to these girls and say, y'all not finna sit here and press me to do something I don't want to do. These are the people you should be standing up to. The ones trying to force you into a situation you don't want to be in. And I get if, they were drunk or she was venting or feeling frustrated or ever and popping her stuff a little bit. But when they sat down and talked it out and handled it the way they handled it, that should have been done. It wasn't messy enough. It didn't entertain everybody else enough. I never wanted to see no fight between Janellis and Cupcake.
I think, although I feel like they were pushing her to do that, I think the producers was in their ear to tell them to push her to do that, which is so like backwards.
Yeah,
I think that's a lot of the reason why Titi was crying like a baby, because I think she was a producer's pet.
Yeah, I feel like Titi did do everything that she was supposed to do. But if it's voted on by the people, girl, what you're supposed to do and what we want to see are not always the same thing. That's the only thing she have to understand sometimes, because you're at the end of the day, the people, if you're going for the 50K and this, that, and the third, you need your name talked about. You need your name talked about in a positive way. These people are not just watching you guys record the show, they're watching the reactions on the blogs, they're watching this, they're watching that, all those kind of things going on. I think Titi was so, and I get it, because I like to do a good job when I'm hired for something too. I think she was so concerned about doing a good job or doing her job or whatever, that she kind of lost sight of the plot a little bit and became very unlikable.
What do you think about her being so emotional about the chain? Do you feel like she was the sore loser?
I don't feel like she was a sore loser. I feel like she genuinely believed that she was slighted. And I can empathize with that. I don't like Titi. I don't think she should get anything. But I do think she did everything that she was told to do. Right. I do think she did everything that she was told to do. And if I'm over here doing my job, how I'm supposed to do my job, and when I'm trying to get paid.
Yeah, no, I get what she was a producer and like they were probably promising her things and she didn't get it. Let's talk Africa. What do you think about Baby versus Dolly?
First of all, I was really, really hoping that Tavi would do Dolly like she did her the first time. I wanted to see blood. Only one, on the sake of the principle, and then two, you went through a lot to finally get this moment. So I really need you to do your big one. I feel like you did your big one first. And then, the follow-up wasn't, once you set this bar, we want to see this and then, And we're not going to be like Tavi, or no, we're not going to be like Dolly was just always like an easy W. I don't think that's ever been the case. I'm surprised people were not talking mess about her fighting and then going to the club in the same dirty, sweaty clothes. But I'm surprised. I'm surprised most of them. I personally wouldn't. If people were talking like that, I'd be like, okay, now she probably didn't have the availability to go shower or change. I think logistically, and I would be like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But I'm just surprised that people didn't take that and drag it. I'm surprised. But I did. I was sick of Dolly. And this whole nana boo boo. Well, so long as you acting like that, I'm not giving it back. You say it's not about that. You say you're not being a hater. I just feel like maybe your subconscious hater has taken, maybe you're slipping in and out of consciousness and subconsciousness. Maybe your subconscious hater steps out into the front, does the hater stuff, and it slips to the back, and your consciousness becomes present, and you don't know that you was just doing some hater shit, some hater stuff. But I'm glad Tommy got her chain back. I was hoping she would have got a little more out of that sneak. Now I know she got her chain back. It's supposed to be done, but Dolly drug it in general. And I feel like, to me, maybe
it's
this is
fair. Tommy does the same.
Yeah, maybe I don't think she should drag it out the next 2 or 3 episodes, but maybe this is my inner Sagittarius just wanting to watch the world burn because you begged for it. I feel like Tommy, after she got her chain back, still got to get a good 1-2 in there for good measure, and just in case you think about doing that again, there's one little strong lock. Right. But when it comes to
she gave her a good about 5, 6, 7 sneaks. Now let's talk LCK and Russian. Who are the two to go home?
First of all, okay, Russian was one of the ones from the beginning that I was like, when she was kicking on the door and stuff, I'm like, I don't know, because Russian and half the girls she want to fight all look the same to me. Russian, Killa, the one with the Atlanta accent that's so cute. They all but they're all similar complected, similar build, like they are. But in the beginning, Cream was just like one of those, just like I feel like she's just like trying because it's day one and everyone's going up.
Right.
It never really gauged me. I thought she was a cute girl, but other than that, never really gauged me. LCK has personality, she has presence, she has energy. The wig is his own cast member. I feel like we needed
the wig.
I feel like LCK is the
BIDD.
the wig and the lack of lip liner. Yes. Now here's the thing. I do my TikTok thing or whatever. And I was scrolling one day and I had seen Choco and LC on the live. I tuned in briefly. And Elsie was talking about how she's a wrestler. Like when she was in college or high school and stuff, she did wrestling, which would explain all the bear hugs. She's trying to take you down. She never learned how to throw a punch. She learned how to grapple. She learned how to hold.
Wait a minute. LCK said she was a wrestler when she was in high school.
She said she did wrestling in school, which to me, I'm like, oh, okay. So now whenever I see her going to give somebody a very aggressive hug, now I know why, you know? So to me, it makes sense. But LCK, we've needed LCK. We needed her for a little chuckle here. We didn't get Biggie this season. And I feel like LCK, personality-wise and vibes-wise, kind of filled in that Biggie space a little bit, you know. And yeah, you're gonna send her up the street. She's gonna be everywhere else you go because she's home, you know. LCK is not going nowhere. I did love that little moment where she did address the floor and she was like, "Yeah, I know y'all been talking about y'all want me to go home, but I'm not going nowhere." And she,
do you think Fauna and Lex, right? Let's talk about them.
Oh yes,
Fauna had the right to do what she did and pop Lex when Lex was trying to make sure LCK didn't get jumped?
I believe this is just another reverse situation of it looked like you were jumping, so I'm jumping. Like when Lex and Fauna fought the first time, you know?
Yeah.
Where
it's like a repetitive thing again. Okay, I see you.
Yeah. I think it's just giving something like that. I really and truly wanted Fauna to be one of those like regular sized girls who was able to hang in there a bit with Lex. I'll never say like, oh, Fauna just dog Lex. That flying squirrel monkey thing took me out in the best way it did. And as a tall girly myself, and as a college girly myself, and as a former athlete myself, I'd be wanting to root for Lex. But I do think she started with the wrong team, so it makes everything she do after that weird, you know?
Lex was mad about that bed jump. She said in the episode,
you know, she was like 10 toes.
She said no more bed jump.
Hey, right. We actually said on all 10 toes, and I'm like, right. And I think Lex ate with that a little bit. I wanted more for Fauna. I wanted more for Fauna against Tavi. I wanted more for Fauna against Lex 10 toes. But I do like Fauna in general. And just like Lex stands with her friends, Fauna stands with hers. Fauna's beautiful. She doesn't do the most. She's cute. She's collected. She knows how to act. She'll serve a little look. When Lex was trying to come for Fauna's looks, I'm like, girl, I felt like Scotty, girl.
You're breaking up.
Okay, girl.
It broke up.
You say that again?
Bit. I said broke up just a little bit. What did you think? And then final thoughts about the whole Dolly and Ivory situation in the club. What did you think about that?
Oh, okay. Quick aside. DTP was one of those people in the beginning. I was struggling to know if I was gonna like her or not. I love her now. Not the people's elbow. Her diving off of that stage. Did she get her? Is the question. Did you hit your target when you dove with the bow? Did it connect? That's all I wanted. But that it's still just I want to see DTV make a feature in somebody's WWE ring. Can we give her a scene or something, please? Because she ate in the wrestling outfit at the reunion she did. And now you coming out here dropping elbows and stuff, low key in costume still, if you ask me. But here's the thing. Dolly and Ivory are both two of my not so favorite people. Ivory has been growing on me. I hate to say, but Ivory has been growing on me, you know.
Okay.
I don't like being played with like that. There are two ways I don't like being played with. that girls like to play with each other. And I love my girlies. I'm a girl's girl, but you can't play with everybody the same way. I don't like when girls are all grabbing on my body parts and all that other kind of stuff and all that. I'm like, I'm not comfortable with that. But also, I don't like to play fight with friends. I don't like to, I won't say that I would have reacted as strongly as Dolly if she would have did that, but I definitely would have had a reaction. Like, girl, no, don't play with me like that. She don't come to my neck. No,
especially with them having they fought before. It's not like they're friends.
Right. Well, I thought they had patched it up, but then I heard y'all talking about how she was co-chair, and she was actually. So I'm like, yeah, it would be a little weird. Now, from Ivory's perspective, you drunk, you having a good time. It's not that deep to you. You know, you just vibing out, woo-doo, barky blue, and then all of a sudden you getting snuck in the club, and you was just coming to have some fun. I would be mad too. I would be mad too. I don't think it was the Don Julio for the Fulio. I think
it was in the liquor.
It definitely was giving something likely strong and brown, or a Four Loko mixed with Casamigo. I don't know, because that's just
God, not the Four Loko.
Look, my first experience, I was 17. My first experience with Four Loko, and that was before they banned them from America for like 7-8 years. And after that, child, I have never.
Loco was the original Casamigos. That's what the girlies don't know.
Well, I never gave Casamigos a chance because Loco ruined it for everybody. I drink a glass of wine from time to time. Thanks to Four Loko. Final thoughts. I guess Africa's almost done because I guess they have to go to a couple other places. I did want a little bit more from Africa, though. It had some moments where I was like, okay, cool. And it had some other moments where I was like, okay, I'm really just forcing myself through this at this time. Baddies Gone Wild. I want to see it again. We don't need no 19, 20-year-olds barely turn. It's no shade, Ming. I could have did without you, girly. I need more from the confessionals. Give Bahati Alish the floors because thank y'all Kim all the way from way to 9 Kim way to Brazil and she was a baddie without having to be a douchebag, Daisy. You know, she was a baddie for being herself. And I think that paid off. Natalie, girl, stop playing with these girlies. And it's final thought. I do think it's only a matter of time before Scotty pulls a Cassie.
Oh, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, I
think, and I didn't say nothing certain. I think that we're some of the things that we're seeing, it's coming down the pipeline. Thank you for having me, and hopefully I get to see you again. We love it here. There it is. Sneeze on my arm. All right. Buenas noches with the Gunium from Belize.
All right, they. All right, you guys, make sure I hit that like button. Please let me know what y'all think down below. We will be live on Twitch tomorrow. We are back on the Twitch, you guys. So we were live last night, and it was really funny. We're reacting to Drewski's show. Drewski has a love show, you guys. So not a love show, I'm tripping. He has a competition show where he's like, you know, having other rappers compete against each other and stuff like that. So we're reacting to that over there on Twitch. So make sure y'all tune in for that because it's been really, really fun reacting to that. All right, let me know what y'all think. And we have babies.
Ain't no personal thing.